Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Strange Cloud. I just wanted to do a quick, maybe 5 to 10 minute VOD review on early game jungling and creating jungle pressure in the early game to assert your dominance and to create much easier wins. I've noticed on the subreddit people are asking about like what are optimal what are optimal clear paths? What should you do in the early game to get an early game lead on Nocturne? How can you abuse his dueling potential and that kind of thing? So I just wanted to take one of my games, for example. So let me pause, or actually let me just change the fog of war. So we only want to see what I can see here. So this is a game.
30 seconds until minions
Oops. This
spawn.
is a game that I played on Friday on my stream against a Vi. Okay, so in the loading screen, and by the way, this is plat. I'm plat one on this account, so there's like plat one, diamond five, and diamond four players on this account, or in the games rather. Sorry. So when I'm looking at Vi, I'm thinking, okay, Vi cannot beat me at level two. She can maybe beat me at level three if she lands,
Minions have
full combo, and
spawned.
if I don't block the knock up and all that stuff. But with lethal tempo, Nocturne wins at all stages of the game. So I'm never afraid, right? I'm not afraid to invade her. Now, typically, what you'd want to do here is you'd want to try and get a ward here or here. I didn't do either one of those. I should have, just so I can get information of whether or not she decides to go from blue to Grump to Scuttle or blue to Scuttle or something, or if she's starting on this side and go or and just rushes straight for that. It's good to have info there. So anyway, so just standard here. Um, but anyway, since I'm not scared of Vi, I want to look to fight her at level 3. Typically, people will be level 2 when they go and contest Scuttle, but I like to be level 3, be one step above. So I go W second here, clear the Raptors, kite them out a bit. I could do a little bit better job of kiting or whatever, but not too bad. I'm fairly healthy, and having a Mord leash is really nice too. So my path here, I go red Raptors, and I go right to the Scuttle, and then I do blue. Now, I'm going to pause it really quick. You could, for those of you that watched me before, sometimes you see me go red Raptors, do the little wolves, and then I hit level 3 here. Okay, off the blue, and then I'll look to scuttle. So the reason I don't do that here is because, like I said, I'm not afraid of Vi. Even though I don't have my fear, I'm really not afraid of Vi. So if she, for whatever reason, she decides to contest this right here, I'm not afraid of her. Okay, so I do the scuttle first. Okay, so we do scuttle first. And I try and keep it close to me. Urgot's got priority here, so you could force it up this way. I don't do a good job here. I could have forced it back. I force it back there at the end. Okay, so not too bad. Okay, then I go just to look to do blue really quickly, and then I'm gonna invade. So let's speed it up just a little bit. Okay, smite it for health and go, and I'm level 3. Okay, now I'm gonna look to invade because she hasn't shown here yet. It'd be nice to have a ward here, but she hasn't shown here yet. So she's either at her raptors or she's doing red. Okay, one of the two. And if she's not, then she's probably getting top. Well, she drops a ward. She's ganking red. So I go on her right now, get the fear down. She smites that. She flashes right away. I probably could have got some autos off, but
30
Ori's
seconds
coming, so I
remaining.
just decide to back off, wait for my mid laner who has priority, get the Q off again. They're fighting down here, so I know that's fine. If Vi comes and fights me, she's 100% dead, right? She's already burned her flash, so she just dies. Like, straight up. So let's back up just a little bit. Okay. So again, on a champion where you know that you can win this, okay, you know that you can win this, it's okay just to go and get information in their jungle. Okay? So boom. Right there. Again, I could have done a better job. I could have went in front of her and made the fear push her the other way. There's a lot of like small micro things I could have done there, but this is good here. Like knowing that you win this, knowing that your mid laner's coming, they pinged it down here, right? And knowing if she decides to come back in, she just loses the fight. Now here, okay, I decide she hasn't finished her raptor, so she didn't clear over here, which is really bizarre, but whatever. So knowing this, I do her raptors and then I instantly back. Okay, I think I leave one. Then I instantly back. Now, what a lot of people have done, and I've done in the past, okay, so I wouldn't back here. I would just clear this right here, and then I would back. But here, I'm going to back immediately, and then my job here is to get to this side of the map because, in my mind, a good jungler would not come back to the side of the map. Now, she does, though, for whatever reason. Really bizarre. So, I guess just to clear that, well, okay, so the only reason she does come back now that I know this, is these camps are down. Actually, let's mess with the fog of war. So if we go all, yeah, yeah. So those camps are down, right? So I don't know that though. Okay, oops. I don't know that though. So I'm assuming that some of these camps are up, or obviously the blue's not up, but maybe Grump or maybe Wolves. One of those camps is probably up. So there's no chance that she's gonna go here. So for me, I want to back immediately and path right into her jungle because I want to meet her because I'll beat her. I'll have an item advantage on her. Okay, got red smite and longsword. Okay, and she has no flash. I do. Okay, there's no way that she can fight me around here. Okay, so that's what I do here. And fortunately, we see her in the ward, so I'm kind of like, okay, so there's nothing I can do there, but whatever. So she passed top. I just ping it and let everybody know. Okay. I still path over there because I don't have any information. Oops, sorry guys. I don't have any information, so I just decide to get some wards down. Fortunately, the Grump comes back up when by the time I path over there. Okay, so that's good information to know. That means that her wolves are going to be spawning soon. So right here, I actually should be looking to do her wolves. But since Scuttle is coming, I think I decide to stay. Yeah, I decide to stay because it's coming. And Vi makes a huge mistake and just brainlessly goes from top. She showed over here. I don't know if you guys saw. Brainlessly runs from top and just runs all the way to the Scuttle like immediately, and then that just kind of seals her fate. Kind of crazy. And I'm like, what? I'm actually like kind of confused that she. So she just dies. Okay, she runs right to the Scuttle. So now here, I should have went and got this. Okay, and I even said it too. If you look at my VOD, I do this, and I'm like, oh man, I should have went and grabbed this first because I know it's up now, because the Grump was up. Okay, so if I were to do this again, I would go get this instead. So I want you guys to be thinking about this, not only as you're playing Nocturne, but any jungler where you can win the 1v1 in the jungle and you know their summoners are down, take advantage of it and press it. Don't be afraid to invade, especially when you have information, especially when you're stronger. So I go back and buy. I still know I'm well ahead. Okay, so now here, all I want to do, I want to hit 6 and I want to meet her at her blue. That's my goal here. That's what I'm looking to do here. So I'm going to speed it up just a little bit. Slow it down some, okay? So I want to hit 6 and just meet her at her blue. So I soak up some XP here, I take some unnecessary poke, but here I'm just trying to soak up XP, so I can go to red, get 6, and then find her. Okay. I'm not worried about what everybody else is going on the map. I'm just worrying about my jungle matchup. Actually, my lanes are winning, so that helps too. When your lanes win, that definitely helps. But here, I hit 6 immediately, and we just rush mid and we kill her. Okay, we kill Oriana. Okay, making use of the 6. So now I see if I showed mid, it did not have blue. So let me back up. Sorry, I'm like going so fast. And this is gonna be like unedited and everything. I'm sorry, guys, but bear with me some. Okay, so Vi shows mid without blue and she's level 5. I know her blue is still up. Okay, so I start pinging it. There she is. She's walking to it. Let's go kill her. Okay, let's go kill her. There's no reason. Like, bot has huge priority. I'm way stronger than her. So I'm going to still assert my dominance. The mid laner is dead. My mid laner is going to come with me. And even if Twitch and Fiddle come, it's GG. And I mean, it's 11 to 1 now. Believe it or not, guys, if you watched this stream, we actually lost this game. Had nothing to do with anything other than the fact that we all just kind of started like fucking off, like straight up. We got such a lead, we got really comfortable. And you've probably been in games like that where you're like, oh, LOL, like we're up 11 to 1, it's GG, well played already. They're gonna surrender it at 15, and like we really just kept screwing around, and we still ultimately could have won it, but we ended up losing just because we straight up screwed around. So before you guys lambaste me and say, but Strange Cloud, you lost this game. Why would you even show this one? I wanted to show this just to show how to assert early um, early game dominance and abuse it. Now I'm almost 2 levels up on this fight. I know the only place she can be here is topside, right? So I can go get my blue, and I can look topside to counter gank anything that happens up here. And I think she does come up here, if I remember. I'll let this play out for like 1 more minute. Like I said, I was going to do the first 10 minutes or so. So let's see. So I know she has to be topside. No, for a fact she has to be topside. I look to get Scuttle first though, because I'm like, I have time. There's a ward there. wasting time there though. My ult is up. I'm probably looking. Yeah, I'm looking to ult mid. But again, I mean, ult's off cooldown. We just go kill whoever we want. Mid was really strong. Landed his cooldown, so it did, or landed his abilities, so we can bust up the mid. All right, so I'm just gonna stop it right there. Did Vi ended up showing up on the bot side of the map? I don't. Hang on. Where is Vi? Did she? Let's go all. Okay, so Vi is topside, like I said, but she's just like behind on everything. I believe she was actually auto-filled once we checked it out. So again, we're up 12-2. We should have won this game if we wouldn't have been screwing around. We would have. We literally just threw a lead just for no reason. So if you want to check out how we lost it, watch the VOD. But yeah, I hope you guys learned a thing or two here. Again, just with clearing, this is pretty standard for the most part for me, especially when it's somebody that I don't fear. Um, Levels 1, 2, or 3 really, with lethal tempo. So you can go red, get W second, go Raptors. You can look to do little wolves and then blue, or you can just go straight to the scuttle, do blue, and then go look to see if they're at Raptors or red, and then just kind of go from there. Make sure you read your mid lane too. So when that happened, when I decided to go here, the LeBlanc was pushed up to like right here. The minions were about to crash into the wave, so she's able to assist me, and I'm able to see that. If that's not happening, just be very careful. So if you invade Raptors and your wave is pushed this way, just know that depending on who the enemy mid laner is, you could be in for a bad treat, for a bad time. So yeah, just keep that in mind, and hopefully I want to try and create more and more videos, maybe some mid game, maybe some late game videos, just to give the Nocturne subreddits, Nocturne main subreddit some more content, because it seems like we're lacking it a bit. So I hope you find this a little helpful. I know I'm not the most eloquent when I'm doing things on the fly, so bear with me. And I know I was kind of all over the place. This is the first time I've done this, but I really appreciate it. And if you want to leave some comments of how I could do a little better, some other things you might want to see, and I will try to do my best to do that for you guys next time. So, anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care.